Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 25 Christmas cards that I created. But before I do, I want to show you the supplies I used. So for these cards, I really wanted to focus on using up some items that have been in my stash for a very long time. So I had this Christmas paper pad from American Crafts called The Color of Memories. I bought this a few years ago at Tuesday Morning. I really like all of the fun, bright colors. I've used this for other projects, but I still have so much of this paper. So the way I decided to tackle it, I took some sheets that I like and I cut them down in half at 6 inches and then in half again, so that I had some 6x6 square sheets, and then it felt less intimidating and it felt more like I was doing a 6x6 project, which was a bit more manageable for me. So, whoops, those were the papers that I used. Nice, bright, and colorful. And you will see that these cards are pretty heavily influenced by Jess Crafts and Party Planner Papery. They're both YouTubers. I'll link their channels below. They do a lot of 6x6 paper pad projects. So that was the paper. For the sentiments, I believe all of my sentiments came from this stamp set right here. I don't know what this is called. I got it from Michael's a few years ago. But you can use anything in your stash for this project. And then for embellishments on my cards, I used stickers. I love stickers from the Dollar Tree. A few years ago, I kind of went crazy with their Christmas stickers, so I had a whole bunch of these. And then I also just used a couple of these. And if you've watched my channel before, you know I really like these fake enamel dots from the Dollar Tree to embellish cards as well. So I used up some of these. And I also used cut-aparts from the paper pad. Oh, and for the sentiments, what I did, I used my Cricut to cut out some circles and some larger circles so that they could layer together. If you have a punch, you could totally do that instead. I don't have any punches, or you could always die cut. Sometimes when I'm bored and I don't know what to do in my craft room, I will just die cut out random shapes in different colors of paper so that I have these on hand when I want to use them. But like I said, I used my Cricut to die cut out some circles in metallic red and green that was in my stash. And then I just used inks in my stash that I thought matched the paper and stamped them out in some different colors. These are the leftovers, so I will definitely be making more cards with these. And so to put it all together, like I said, for some of the cards I used the cut-aparts, and I just layered the cut-aparts on pattern paper because I have so much of it, and then just added some embellishments. So you can see I did that for a few of these. This one, I think it said something, but it didn't make sense for a Christmas card, so I just cut it down smaller. And just added a sentiment. Again, I just matted it on some of the pattern paper I already had. And then for these, for the ones I didn't use cut-aparts, I just used these in the sentiments, and then I embellished it with a little sticker and some of those little fake dots, and I used some little, I had some scraps of this metallic paper, so I just used those to cover the seams on some of the cards. This guy just added that cute little penguin. I think this was probably one of my favorite cards, these candy canes with the little gingerbread girl. I thought that was so cute. Oh, I really liked this one too with those penguins. But yeah, projects like these are a really good way to just use up what's in your stash. And it's usually pretty affordable. And you could really do this with any type of paper pad. I did Christmas because I'm really trying to make a ton of cards to donate this year. I know I want to donate a lot of Christmas cards, so I wanted to get a head start because I kind of want to be done making my Christmas cards by August, I'm thinking. So I wanted to get a nice little head start. I also did this project over the course of a couple weeks. One day I'd sit down and cut the papers, another day I'd add them to the card bases, another day I'd add the embellishments, which is why I don't have a process video for these. But I think I'm going to do this again with another set of pattern paper that I have, and so I will definitely try to record when I do those. We also noticed that with most of these cards, I think this was the first one I made, and at first I popped it up, but then I decided I actually wanted to keep these flat. So for all the rest of them, they're down flat, but you could totally add some dimensions to these guys. Okay, so there are all 25 cards that I made. I will put a photo of a few of these up on my Instagram, which I'll have linked down below if you want to check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspires you to get using your crafty supplies in your stash. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.